I mean, you are when you're a team leader too, but a team leader of 6 or 10 agents is a lot different than being a psychologist for 120 agents.
So, and how many years were you in the business before you went to be your own broker?
4.
4 years. What made you decide to do that? Like, why? I think I want to be a broker. Like, what is just? Was it just the leverage part? Was it another adventure? Another, more entrepreneurial
It's the
spirit taking over?
progression, right? It's what you're supposed to do. I started my team in my 3rd year. I started my brokerage in my 4th year. That's just the progression. If knowing what I know now, I would never started a brokerage in a million years. I would have been a team somewhere. I made more money as a team of 6 than I did as a brokerage with 120.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Yeah. So
all the overhead.
Yeah, well, overhead and all the angst. I mean, you're a psychologist when you're a broker. I mean, you are when you're a team leader too, but the team leader of 6 or 10 agents is a lot different than being a psychologist for 120 agents.
Yeah. What would you say? What's the biggest pain point if you can put just one? What's the biggest pain point as far as being a broker? What was it for you personally?
One is so hard to do because there's so many. I've spent my life helping people change, and I mean, every business I've had, I've always tried to get people to excel and move up to the next level and level up. You've heard me talk before. I always talk about leveling up, right? Mm-hmm. And it's so heartbreaking to me to see people that have so much potential not work, not implement. And that was the hardest part. And then the financial part, I always say, didn't control the revenue. So I'll give you an example. January and February, I would lose $80,000 in January and February because people stopped working in November and December. So I analyzed that. Why is that the case? Why do they stop working? Well, by November 1st, if they haven't hit their goals, they quit, give up their goals. And if they already hit their goals, they give up because they hit their goals. So it's the holidays. There's 3 days there. You have 2 days of Thanksgiving, 2 days of Christmas, and New Year's Day, right? 5 days that they have to take off 60 days for. My best closing month always was January.
Wow.
Because nobody else worked during November and December.
Yeah.
So I remember when I started September 10th, 2001, that January I had 9 closings. That was only 4 months old.
Yeah, that's something I learned early on. I had some good coaching, good training early on, and I just learned, do the opposite of what everybody else does. They all pull back on their marketing in November, December. I'd ramp up my marketing. I'd ramp up all this stuff, and we always have big Januaries and February because of all that. So it's a great point.